The second round of consumption vouchers will be dispersed mid-July, and the government is reviewing residents' eligibility. However, police have received some 200 calls for assistance from residents who received vetting calls they believe to be scams. Some lawmakers said the vetting process is a must, but it should not cause disturbance to the public. Veronica Lin reports.
The second round of vouchers, worth $2,000, will be dispersed in 2 weeks. However, last year, there were some 70,000 residents who were deemed ineligible by the government after a vetting process. Authorities said the process will continue this time. But the vetting process is causing confusion, with some residents thinking the vetting call are scams. Ms. Kwok said she had received messages in the social media group regarding the vetting of her eligibility to receive the vouchers. She questioned whether it was a scam. Ms. Kwok said she thought it was very strange because the message asked her to call them back. These are all consistent with scams. However, what she received was not a fraudulent text, but an actual message sent by authorities. Numerous residents reported these texts and calls as scams. The Consumption Voucher Secretariat, as well as some accounting firms, will call using designated numbers for vetting purposes. Some of these numbers start with 3. If the message is relayed by text, it will only be sent from these 5 numbers. Some are prefixed with +582. Among them, the longest number from a contractor is 16 digits. The police's anti-scam helpline has received around 200 inquiries on the issue over the past month. Sheng Men-hong, senior inspector from the Commercial Crime Bureau, said, from an anti-scam perspective, it's good to see residents being so vigilant. A government spokesperson clarified that residents will not lose eligibility even if they don't respond to relevant texts and calls within 3 days. If and when residents are notified via text that their registration for the vouchers were unsuccessful, they can then appeal by submitting a written request within 14 days. Some lawmakers believe the vetting process is a must, but shouldn't cause disturbance. Lawmaker Dominic Lee said traditional methods such as registered mail should also be considered. Last year, 240,000 residents were disqualified after retrieving their mandatory provident fund early. However, for 170,000 of them, their eligibility was reinstated. If there are any questions, the government said residents should dial the Consumption Voucher hotline. Veronica Lin, TVB News.